Hello guys, so now we have to find a way to interact with our MySQL database and MySQL app. So first of all, in order to interact with MySQL app, Python needs this module, so mysql.connector, and you download it from the pip manager you see here, and you install in the pip. After you install it, you come back in your module, and as you see, I want to write a class that interacts with MySQL app. So the job of this class and of the objects that will be instantiated with this class have the job to interact with the MySQL database. Okay, so here I write the constructor in which as input I placed the database name, so for sure I need a database name to build my database. Then, as you see here, I create a connection object to MySQL database. So I create these attributes that is the object connection to my MySQL database, and I name it with the self, so it's an attribute because I will need it also in the methods that I will write inside this class. Here now I have only this method, but I will write other methods in the next lesson, so we will need for sure that this is an attribute to be accessed outside of the constructor. Okay, then to instantiate or to get the object connection to MySQL database, I have to give these inputs: host, user, and port. So this is not a real object instantiation, but this is only from this method I get an object. So this method is built such a way that the return value is an object that is the connection to my database. Okay, so the inputs are host, which is my PC, localhost, user, which is the root, and port, which is 3307. Okay, as I said, you have to install XAMPP control panel, and you have to start both the Apache server and MySQL app. And when you see that MySQL is running, the port is 3307, and you simply copy and paste here. Okay, then what I have to define is the cursor. The cursor allows me to interact in a human way with my database. So, for example, I want to create a new database. Simply I use the cursor object with the method execute, and I write what I want to do. In this case, I want to create a new database. Be careful that I wrote create database if not exists. So if the database already exists, I don't create a new one. Okay, then I defined this other attribute, simply copying the database name. Okay, then now if I open my Apache server, you see that I have already a database named Selenium Udemy Crypto Database, which is this one. So if all run correctly, no databases must be created because it's already present. Okay, so update the page. Here you see that no databases are created. So let's try, for example, to create a new database with a new name, for example, database 2, and see what happens. Okay, so the program is executed. I come back in my MySQL app, and you see that now you have a plus in the Selenium word. So Selenium, Udemy, Crypto, enlarge the window, CryptoDB and CryptoDB2, which is the last database I created. Okay, so next time we will see how to fill this database with crypto values and how to create the tables. See you next time.